I don't know about you, but I just don't have the time to make homemade pasta recipes for weeknight dinners. But don't you worry, I've got a bomb pasta recipe that's perfect and done in under 30 minutes so you can make it for your weeknight dinner. Aloha mai kako, my name is Relle and welcome to my kitchen where I like to share all my favorite island and Hawaiian style recipes. And today we'll be making an delicious recipe for macadamia nut crusted chicken Alfredo. I'd like to mahalo Foodland Hawaii for sponsoring this video. As always, thoughts and opinions are all my own. Weekdays are always such a struggle to try and get dinner on the table between work and kids and shuttling back and forth. I don't have much time in the evening, but there's awesome meals that you can make that are quick and easy and done in under 30 minutes and perfect to feed your family. So hele mai, come along and let's make some macadamia nut crusted chicken Alfredo. First, let's gather your ingredients. You'll need boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You can use breasts if you want, Maika'i Classic Alfredo sauce, Maika'i Organic Artisanal Linguine, an egg, all-purpose flour, panko, and macadamia nuts. First, you'll want to make the macadamia nut mixture. Take your macadamia nut, put it into the food processor. Try to remember to put the top on the correct way. No matter how many times I do it, I always mess it up. You'll blitz it up until it's like this, and then you'll add the panko, and you'll just pulse it a few times just to get it mixed through like this. Once it's done, you can take it out, and you'll go ahead and leave that on the side. And the next step is to put them all onto plates. So you'll take your macadamia nut mixture to one plate, all-purpose flour to the next, and then on the last plate you'll add your egg. Go ahead and crack it, and you'll just want to mix it up so that the whites and the yolks are all incorporated. You can either season the chicken itself or the dredging. I like to add the salt and pepper to the flour itself. Now it's time to dredge the chicken. You'll take your chicken breast and you'll dunk it into the all-purpose flour like this. Try to get all the sides covered as best you can with the flour so that everything sticks together. Then you'll dip it into the egg like this. Again, trying to be sure to get egg to cover all sides. The egg helps to get the panko to stick that we'll put the chicken in. In the next step, like this, go ahead and add it to the panko, and again, be sure that the panko sticks to all sides so that you have a completely coated piece of chicken. Next, to a pan set over medium heat, add your cooking oil of choice just to cover the bottom of the pan and heat that up until about 350 degrees. You'll place the chicken into the oil and shallow fry for about 5 to 7 minutes or until golden brown. Then you're going to flip and you're going to fry it on the other side. You want to get the internal temperature to 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Remove the chicken from the pan and set on a paper towel to drain excess oil. And now to cook the pasta, I'm using linguine, but you can use fettuccine, penne, or really any pasta that you have on hand. You'll cook according to package directions. I add a little bit of oil to prevent sticking and salt to season the water. Little tip here, add the salt after the water starts boiling. The boiling point of fresh water is quicker or lower than that of salted water. So if you add the salt before it starts boiling, it's going to take longer to boil. Once the noodles are al dente, you'll go ahead and remove them from the pot, drain the water, return the pot to the heat, and add the drained noodles back to the pot. Then you're going to add the Alfredo sauce. I'm using Maika'i Classic Alfredo, and then you'll open the jar. Don't forget to eat your Wheaties so you don't have a hard time opening it. And then you'll add the Alfredo to the pasta. You'll notice a little bit of separation, and that's fine. If you shake it up or stir before you toss it in, you won't see that. But once you mix it together, it all combines nicely. So you'll just toss the noodles into the sauce like this, and you can stop here if you want. But what I like to do is sneak in some veggies. So I like to add some cherry tomatoes sliced in half, and a little bit of spinach. You can totally use broccoli, zucchini, or whatever your favorite vegetables, or whatever you can get your kids to eat. Tossing it in sauce always helps. Once everything is nicely coated, you can take the pasta off the heat and you'll go ahead and set that aside while we slice up the chicken. So you'll want to slice the chicken into strips. So quick little tip here, I've used a serrated knife that's like a steak knife, but as you can see when you cut it, it starts to really mangle the breading. So don't use these kinds of knives because as you can see, it's not so pretty. What you want to do is use a sharp straight knife like this, and sawing it can still cause a little bit of the breading to come off, but if you slice straight down, it doesn't cut it up as much. And all you have to do is lay your chicken over your pasta. I prefer to put it on top rather than toss it in. If you toss it in, the breading will fall off and it kind of gets a little messy. So just go ahead and lay the chicken over the pasta like this. And that's how you make macadamia nut crusted chicken Alfredo. If you want another quick weeknight pasta dish, then check out this recipe for Chow Fun here. Or if you want to see what YouTube thinks you should watch, then check out this recipe here. And until next time, hui ho!
Thank you for watching my mom's video.